This is a very like this race was it consisted of lots of playing around with the gears, and that's not something I'm not gonna say a fan of, but that's not something I'm extremely good at. I'm relatively new at this game. Well, yeah, I'm relatively. I'll say this right. So put it in a good way. I was previously a very casual player of Gran Turismo. I've played Gran Turismo since it first came out, but never competitively. Um, I didn't have an understanding of racing. Like I played with my dad when I was a kid, and again, the story of that's what this race will be. That's what I'll do. I'll tell you guys the sad story of how I decided to get into racing. So it must have been 96, 97 maybe. The first Gran Turismo came out, and my cousin Arthur um brought Gran Turismo over. Actually, he didn't have to because he lived with us. He lived upstairs from us. It was, my father and his siblings actually owned the house I grew up in. Uh, one that we currently own now. And he came downstairs with Gran Turismo. Uncle Mike, it's a new game. You gotta play it. For those of you who don't know, my father's name is Michael, as am I, and we were hooked. Dope game. Um, Gran Turismo 2 comes out later. We get that, collect all the cars. Favorite car in that one was the Esco Peak. I was a kid, and the Esco Peak was the fastest car in the game. I also like the Lancer, but you know, time progresses. Gran Turismo 3 comes out, and that's pretty much the last of the Gran Turismos for me. Uh, I think 4 A Spec came out or some shit like that. Don't really recall it much, but I had pretty much like I was growing up. And Gran Turismo wasn't my thing. It was Madden. Madden was the shit for me. So years pass. We get to 2020, I believe. Lockdown was just getting ready to come into effect. Pandemic was coming around, so me, my sister, and my girlfriend, we actually went to the mall. We went to Kings Plaza, and they had uh, a sim. They had a rig set up. It was a motion sim. Uh, I'm to this day I don't know what game it was, but they had a motion sim set up. They had the VR headset. I believe it's the Logitech wheel. I'm not sure. I'll probably have to look at the video to see what they had in there because I actually do have videos from this day. And I thought to myself, wow, this is fucking dope. Um, I decided that I wanted to bring my father there to experience it. I believe it was like $24 for a race. I played that. I wanted to play it again, but I ended up playing a shooting game, which truthfully was fucking stupid. I should have played. Not that the shooting game was stupid, that my decision, I can't even talk and drive at the same time. Not that the shooting game was stupid, but that my decision to play the stupid game, the shooting game was stupid because I wanted to race. Um, I found out later that Gran Turismo Sport has VR on it. So I bought the game for my dad, and I began like trying to find VR headsets and things of such. But at this time, it seemed to me like I couldn't find them anywhere except for online. And I don't like waiting for shit. Like if I buy something, I don't want to wait for it. I want my shit. So I didn't read up much on like the racing wheel and the equipment. I was just focused on getting the stuff I needed so my dad could go for his VR ride. Again, the mall had closed down, and when it did open back up, there was no VR stuff. So I start going on Facebook Marketplace because the VR headset was like $300. The racing wheel was like another $300, and on like I didn't feel like dishing out like $600. At the time it would have been like 650, 670 because the game and shit. So I began looking for the stuff like where I could buy the stuff secondhand. And I go get everything I needed, and before everything gets there, my father passes away. So I spend, again, I don't care about the money, but I spent the money to get the stuff so my dad could play. You know, it reminded it like playing that game just made me feel like it made me remember being a kid and playing the game with my father and watching my father race, and I just I wanted to have that feel back, you know? It's like it's my dad, and he like it was dope to play the game with my father in my 90s because my dad was like my fucking hero. So I wanted to a chance to relive that, but to make the experience that much better by bringing VR and the steering wheel into the equation. Now, after my father passes away, I pretty much just tucked all the shit. I just tucked it away. I didn't care. I didn't use it. I didn't give a fuck about it. It was like I didn't get this for myself. I got it from my dad, you know? Well, in a sense, I did get it for myself because I brought it to share an experience that I enjoyed. Two separate yet similar experiences that I enjoyed with my father. That's pretty much what I brought it for. Um, so he passes away, and we have the services. And a few months later, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I brought all this stuff from my dad. I brought the game. Obviously, I got the game first. My dad actually got a chance to actually play Gran Turismo Sport. But you know what? Let me at least finish what he started. My dad was collecting cars in the game, and I actually brought a couple of cars with cash, but I set out to gold all of the licenses and missions. Of course, I didn't accomplish it all because I pretty much like uh, Gran Turismo 7 came out, and I decided I was gonna get it. And after a while, I started noticing, like I never raced online, of course, but I thought to myself, you know what? That might be fun. That might be something I can do. So I was actually watching. I think what got me. I was watching a video from a YouTuber racing. Almost everybody knows Super GT. I was watching one of Super GT's videos, and I decided, you know what? That's how you race online. I want to do it. I like to see how good I am. Turns out I fucking suck. Coincidentally, I still fucking suck, but I'm just a little bit better at sucking now. Hey, yo, pause. No freaky. But, but I started getting practice and lots of practice. I believe, what was it? Office was closed. Oh, we were working from home for a while, and there wasn't much to do, and I was really like in the blue and thinking about my dad a lot, like certain times or songs, or even like when I do Laguna Seca, I can't do Laguna Seca in a Viper. It just completely makes me feel like it just puts me in the zone and my dad and things of that nature. So I try to stay away from doing that. I didn't like doing even the circuit experience. I didn't like doing it, but I start noticing that, you know, at least in my driver's class, in my DR rating rather, when I was looking at my times, I started noticing that in the course of I started looking at my times, like my qualifying times, and I noticed that at least in the few friends that I have, I'm beating these guys. So I decided, you know what? That's dope. But I wasn't winning any races. A lot of times in my driver group, I noticed I'm starting. I have pole position, but I'm not winning any races. So practice makes perfect. I guess I continue to practice, and I start to win some races. I believe the majority of my races actually came that first week or so that I really started getting into it. Um, then I start thinking to myself, hey, I understand that the process is a very long process to actually get good. But I don't think there's anything stopping me from doing it. So I decide, you know what? I want to take racing serious. I get myself a direct drive wheel. At the time, it was a stupid investment. I couldn't afford it, but I had the money to do it. I purchased my microphone and shot for the moon. I think it's not that bad, but the the worst part about it all is that he didn't get a chance to play, you know? So essentially this entire experience is just my way of coping with the whole thing that transpired. There was times when at the beginning, like when I finally decided like that would be my little connection to him would be through racing. There was times where in the middle of the night I would get up and I throw in the VR headset, the PSVR headset, and I would take any car that was remotely attainable to me, and I would take it out on the Tokyo Expressway at nighttime because it kind of felt like driving down the FDR. And that's how I would deal with any troubles I had. Any problems I had, I would just get in VR and just go driving. Stupid, I know, but hey, everybody deals with shit differently, and it was better that than the way I normally deal with my troubles. So, up until the race starts, um, This initially, this wouldn't be a story. Um, this definitely would not be a story. But I figure, hell, I have 15 minutes to waste until the race starts. Why not? Um, there you have the sad story of how I got into sim racing. Again, oh, that's what the purpose of this was, is to show you guys why changing your tires was important. Um, I'm in first place starting. I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to end in first place. For me, for some reason, it's been incredibly difficult for me to do 12 laps on this race without crashing. Doesn't matter when it happens somewhere. I can almost guarantee you I can crash. I can almost guarantee you that crash will cause me to finish the race behind 10th place, but I can almost guarantee you I'll end the race no later than 7th. The reason that weird shit happens is someone's not going to change their tires. Whoever it is that's not going to change their tires, I can almost guarantee you they're going to finish the race in front of me. They're going to end the race. They're going to place behind me, though. That's going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. I probably should crash on purpose to show you guys that. But I really do want to end the race in first. I haven't been able to accomplish that yet, but I have no first place finishes in this race. I think those NSXs up, that NSX in front of me looks like a Honda Civic. And this dude is fucking crashing into me, and I guarantee you I'm gonna get a penalty because of it. I told you. Look, look what he did. And then I get penalized for that. Now I'm in 10th place with a 2-second penalty because some asshole crashed into me, and then I get penalized for it. I can almost guarantee you that the person that crashed into me did not get penalized for that. And then, of course, as I stated, I would fucking crash. In last place, figures. So I'm going to do the smart thing, and I'm going to utilize this time to take my penalty, but I'm also going to change my goddamn tires. What a day. This is going to be a tough one to make up. It's definitely going to be a tough one to make up. But I'll see this out to the end. I got 24 seconds to the guy in front of me, 42 seconds behind the leader of the pack. .27 seconds, so the lead is only increasing. Alright, so the fastest lap is 33 seconds. That's not too bad. The lead is at 15 seconds. It's declining, 15.2. .1. .4. 13.5. 12.2. Oh shit. He gained some time on me during the chicane. Again, this is all crazy because I had no idea about things like racing lines. At the time my dad got me into it, I had no idea about things like racing lines. I got the lead down at 10.7, 10.6. I had no idea about racing lines. I didn't know what it shit. I didn't find out what an apex was until a couple of weeks ago. Which it's funny for me to have the tad bit of success that I did manage to have. I didn't even know what the hell an apex was, which is crazy. Got the lead down to 7 seconds. I should be coming up across one of these guys soon. Yeah, just seen him, spotted him. I think it would be incredible if this manages to be my first victory on this track. I haven't managed to get much of an edge on the leader of the pack, but I managed to pretty much catch up. I'm about 4.5 seconds away from the next closest person to me. 3.5 seconds now. It looks like we have a fight going on up ahead. course, the little bump. I managed to get myself a nice little 1 second penalty. Nice 1 second penalty. It the place where you serve your penalties at here is it's just in the worst possible area. It's like that little straight where you serve your penalty at. It's like they literally right. Actually, that was the best I took that turn, but I got on the power extremely late, so I didn't get a chance to take advantage of it. But that place where you serve your penalty, right? It literally ruins you for like 2 laps. So it kills any sort of progress you've made. It kills it instantly. It doesn't matter what the penalty is. If you have a half a second penalty there, they've thrown you off for 2 laps and shit. Fuck. I'm gonna serve a nice penalty for that one. That's a 2 second penalty. How to get away from this guy like he. I think he's intentionally like. Used to be like intentionally breaking in front of me. I'm about to go back and I'm about to lose my current position now. I see him on the map. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I definitely have to. What's his name? Gramps or Cramps? I definitely have to get past this guy because he's causing me trouble, and I don't like trouble. I don't want peace. I want problem always. No, it's a little joke. Yeah, his name is Gramps. He's been pissing me off these last few laps. If I can get on the power early enough right here. I don't think I'll be able to overtake him right now. Maybe this round coming up. He had me pretty much beat on that one. I should be able to get him this next lap. Get away from that guy. So there we have it. From last to what is it? 3 overtakes. I have a long road to the next guy. I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know if I have enough time, but hopefully I can catch him. At bare minimum, now that I'm away from this guy, am I really away from him yet? Yeah. Now that I'm about to get some distance on him, I can make an attempt to at least get the fastest lap. I have the tires on for it. I have lots of space, lots of opportunity. My tires are pretty warm. Let's see if I can at least come away with the fastest lap. If not this very lap here, somewhere in the near future. Oh shit! Well, not this lap. Amazingly, somehow I avoided a penalty there. It seems like the damage has been repaired off the car. That's a good thing. When you have car accidents there, when you crash, it damages the car. It makes it more difficult to turn slightly. If you look on the bottom left-hand corner, where you can see that I have racing soft tires on, and you can also see the 4 tires I have on now, it actually tells you what's fucked up, like what's messed up. So you can take a look at that, and a lot of times you'll notice if you crash, like the front of the car will be damaged, and you know, maybe if you crash at an angle, you'll have not only the front, but also like the front, it'll be like specifically like the front right or the front left. And like it'll show you exactly what you hit, which is a dope aspect. But the problem that I have is that, well, I guess it's good for the game. It makes it more realistic, I guess. I guess it makes it better for the game, makes the game more realistic. Seems like Ducky broke his own record with the fastest lap. On the lap that just passed. Closing in on whoa figures, man. And we lose our position and give up a ton of space to Flacco, guy that was in front of us. So there we were hoping to take over P7, P8. We lose space off the crash into the wall there. In the words of Super GT, very are. Try not to collide with him on the straight. Getting our position back was tough, but battle won for the time being. He did a great job with the little loop around, I'll tell you that much. why he didn't try to go for the slipstream there. Figured he would go for the slipstream, but he didn't. I'm gonna get it anyway. Cut him off. Alright, now as long as we get within a minute. From second. Alright, so Ducky's in second. Dark Riders. Oh. Alright, so if you look. Oh shit, that's no good. If you can see, the race isn't exactly going in turn. Like, they're not finishing. They're not placing in the same time that they're finishing in. That's because a lot of these guys didn't change their tires. A lot of them didn't change their tires. So let's see where we finish this race at. Again, I'm in ninth place now. If you look, I'm in ninth. And what do you know? Sixth place finish. I almost got to Ducky. It was a couple seconds behind Ducky, but a sixth place finish. So essentially, me just having the proper tires on moved me up 3 places. What do you guys know? Thanks for listening to me ramble and talk and ramble and talk. It's been real.